Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Bad5. Yeah, I'm putting off the MRA video yet again, but, I just want to bitch for a while on some shit. The weird thing is, I had seen the article that some people in certain states, they want to secede from the Union because of Obama's victory, and I had actually done a video and about this. And as soon as I was fucking ready to start editing and uploading and all that shit, I saw that CardinalVirtues had done one, and I watched his, and pretty much all my points he covered, and he did it, I think, a lot fucking better than I would have, and actually I did in the video. But yeah, it's like every fucking point he thought of too. So it's like, obviously, people just know that these secessionists are just completely full of shit. There have been a few other videos, and actually I'll link to a few by some people I like. And if you guys like me, I think you guys will like these individuals. I don't know exactly how many I'm going to do. At least 3 I can think of off the top of my head. But anyway, let's talk about some shit, because in my last video I kind of touched on Obama's re-election. Now, any fucking presidential election, they're all going to act like it's the biggest fucking deal, like this is the most serious fucking race of this country's history. Every fucking election is like that, it seems. I remember, back in 2000, that was a big fucking thing. 04, 08, and even now, 2012, it's like, oh, this is the biggest fucking, election America's ever faced. And it's not, okay? It's not. But the thing is, America spoke, okay? The majority of voters voted for Obama. I mean, he, not only got the electoral vote, but he got, the popular vote too. Now, there's a site, and I think it's been kind of floating around. I think it's on Tumblr. I'm not 100% sure. It was linked to me by my wife, and in fact, like in my loss video, I think I mentioned this. But it's, like, white people mourning Romney's loss. Now, one of these, it was a Facebook post. Someone's like, oh, how come Obama, he can win the electoral college, and, he doesn't get the popular vote. And someone pointed out, actually, he got the popular vote too. And then someone responded with, barely? What the fuck do you mean, barely? It was a few fucking million votes. It wasn't like he just won by like 5 fucking votes, but even then, that is the fucking rules right there. He won. He got the fucking majority. Okay, that's it. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck is wrong with these people? It's like, just because you don't want to fucking believe that, oh, that's how it is, huh? There is the saying, you're entitled to your own fucking beliefs, but not your own facts. And the fact is, Obama fucking won, clearly. I mean, there's no fucking disputing that. But the thing that pisses me off is how upset people get now. I understand why they get pissed off. I was pissed off in 2000 because, Gore got the fucking popular vote. He should have fucking got that. He should have had Florida. The electoral vote should have went to him. He should have been the fucking president. But I'm over that shit. It fucking happened. Everything happened, since then. So it's like, okay, I can get the fuck over this now. I mean, it's still a little fucking annoying. I watched that movie Recount, and it was about the fucking recount in Florida. Which is funny. Actually, I'll bring up the recount later. I'm not going to mention it right now, but he should have fucking gotten that. 04, no, the majority of people voted for Bush. He did get the fucking popular vote. He won. And yeah, I was pissed off. That was the first fucking presidential election I was able to fucking vote in. And I was super excited because I thought John Kerry had this shit in the fucking bag. Because I liked Kerry and I liked fucking Edwards. That wasn't my dream team. I always liked Edwards and Wesley Clark in whatever order. I really don't give a fuck. I think Wesley Clark is fucking awesome. And John Edwards, yeah, up until recently. I mean, I still like the guy, but, he did fuck up. But, that's neither here nor there. But I was a little pissed off. I was. But the thing is, that's how this system fucking works. You have people voting for who they like more. Whether that's based on some real fucking shit is basically up to the individual. I mean, some people, they only vote on a couple of fucking issues. I know so many fucking people who voted for Romney. Why? Well, because of the gay thing and the abortion thing. And that's it. Like, and one of these guys, he's going to college getting student loans from the government, grants and shit, and he voted for Romney. It's like, okay, Romney doesn't like the idea of you doing that. It's like, you should just take out a loan from your fucking parents. Why should you have to go on someone else's fucking dime? Why don't you earn that shit? And there are so many other fucking issues. Like, he's for universal health care. And Romney, apparently, because, Romney pulled that bullshit, like, I'm going to get rid of Obamacare and replace it with something that works. Such as what? You guys said no to fucking universal, you said no to a fucking public option, and now you're saying no to a fucking mandate, and that's the thing that pisses me off. Eagle Eye 1975 pulled this bullshit, like, free healthcare. It's not fucking free. You have to fucking have some kind of health insurance. That's what it is. It's not that fucking hard. And Eagle Eye, he should fucking know better because he's in school for this shit and, he's always talking about it. So, for someone that talks about it so fucking much, you'd think he would know what the fuck he's talking about. But apparently he doesn't. And a lot of the fucking right-wingers pull this shit and it's really fucking annoying. But, another thing is, a lot of these right-wing, like the fucking talking heads, it's funny that they all of a sudden have to change. Like, either they're in complete fucking disbelief, like, oh, no, something happened here, or they're like, hey, we fucking lost, and we're going to keep losing if we continue down this fucking road. A good example, I'm not sure if I brought this up or not in one of my videos. There was a Senate race between Sherrod Brown, the incumbent. He was a Democrat, and he's mostly like in the Cleveland area. Support the fucking auto bailouts, all that good shit. And the challenger was the state treasurer, Josh Mandel. Now, Josh Mandel, went from fucking state to state getting, funding for his fucking campaign. He's one of these, he's a watchdog and he knows how to cut things, even though he was hiring his fucking friends into positions of fucking power, like getting paid quite a bit of fucking money a year. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, but he knows how to crack down and shit, whatever. But Mandel, it was just constant fucking, all the fucking time on TV here. It's just him attacking Sherrod Brown. He supported the auto bailout, yeah? And guess what? That helped him fucking win. That helped Sherrod Brown keep his fucking seat. Because a lot of these people, were employed by the fucking automotive industry. And because of the auto bailout, they kept their fucking job. And that's fucking good. And that's the thing that, the right wing, it's like, they don't fucking get. When Mitt Romney said, I think that we should have just let him go bankrupt and then they would have come back stronger. Not necessarily. And then you have all these fucking people that are laid off. What the fuck do you do with them? Just say, fuck them? No. We're going to have to give them unemployment unless you just want them to fucking starve. So what is it? But Josh Mandel, he was kind of like Romney where when he lost, in fact, his fucking concession speech was so short, they didn't even catch it on the fucking news that I was watching. It's local news. They were right fucking there. But he pretty much said, oh, okay, yeah, I lost. And, okay, here's a story about me coming back from Iraq. And then, okay, see ya. And he fucked off. So the thing is, it's like, they're shocked that they're fucking losing. But the thing is, they shouldn't be. Rush Limbaugh said, we have to fucking change. And I fucking hate Rush Limbaugh, by the way. But, he's like, we have to change. And then, now a lot of them are fucking reneging on the whole immigration thing. Because it's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, you're gonna fucking keep on losing the Latino vote if you keep pushing this bullshit. Self-deportation and all that. And you act like every fucking Mexican is all of a sudden illegal, even if they've lived here their entire fucking lives. But the thing is, the Republicans lost this for themselves. It's not just because of these fucking issues. Things like immigration, abortion, which... Planned Parenthood, again, this has been brought up so many fucking times. First off, they can't use government money for abortions. Second, 3% of their fucking income goes towards abortions. The rest of that are things like pap smears and fucking condoms and birth control. It's to help people, to have a family one day. So right now they're not going to because they're not fucking ready, but like most humans, they want to fuck. Jesus fucking Christ, but that was a big fucking issue. And I know a lot of women are like, I don't know how a woman can vote for fucking Mitt Romney, which I disagree with that, because, if you agree with Mitt Romney on a lot of shit, because not all fucking women, are pro-choice, not all of them like Planned Parenthood, so I think that's kind of a stupid statement to make, but the thing is, with these issues, the gay thing, they're losing this, but not only that, it's not just the issues they're fucking losing on, it's the fucking party itself, and how they conduct themselves throughout fucking elections. Because the thing is, that Karl Rove shit is still pretty prevalent. Not as prevalent as it was, when he was working for Bush. When that shit worked, against John Kerry. Like, it went from John Kerry killed someone with a fucking rocket launcher who's gonna blow up their fucking boat, and it morphed somehow into an unarmed kid wearing a fucking loincloth. That whole Swift boat thing. None of that shit was fucking true. It was guys who didn't even fucking serve with him trying to say, he did this. What, were you there? Well, no. Okay, then how the fuck do you know? It even went beyond that. I knew people who believed all this right-wing bullshit, like, John Kerry promoted himself. He gave himself those awards. I'm pretty sure that's not how that fucking works. But then again, if you're saying that, then that means there's a fucking flaw in our military. So what, you hate the fucking military? I thought the Republican Party loved the fucking troops, and it's the Democrats who fucking hate them. But anyway, the thing is, even in these fucking primaries, what did they do? It wasn't civil at all. Yeah, they had a smile, Yeah, well, respect to my fucking friend across out there, but, he's completely full of shit, and here's why. It was just constant fucking smearing. So it's like, one of these guys, or women, they're, Michelle Bachmann was up there, one of them is going to get this fucking nomination. And all you're doing is smearing the fuck out of them. They're on your fucking team. Just because you may not get it, oh, so you're just gonna completely destroy their fucking chances? It's kind of bullshit to me. It's like, that's all they did. That's all. But then again, every fucking week, there was a new fucking favorite. You had Bachman in there, and fucking Kane, and Santorum. These were gonna be the people that were gonna go back, bring America back to, the heyday, when the Founding Fathers ruled everything. The economy was fucking great, and we paid, like, so little in taxes, and everyone was happy, and we were all Christian and shit. No, they're not going to, okay? Their ideas were fucking stupid. It was more of the same shit that we had from Bush. And that's the thing about Mitt Romney. The people who acted as if Obama's gonna fuck up the economy. Like, there's one video Coxpuss Prime did. Well, he didn't do it. Like, he was just showing some highlights. And I believe it was here in Ohio at a fucking Romney campaign. A Romney rally. And there are people saying shit. It's like, well, it's basically $50,000 a person, for our debt. Do you have $50,000? Okay, no, but what are you gonna do? What are your fucking ideas to reduce the debt? What are you gonna do? Oh, well, Mitt Romney, okay, what's he gonna do? Lower taxes? They fucking cost money. So you're going to get rid of PBS and Planned Parenthood, and somehow that's gonna magically fix everything? Oh, wait, and then tax cuts. Apparently that's just gonna fucking work like magic. No, it's not. Fucking morons. And it's funny that even Ben Stein had to point that shit out, that, we don't have enough fucking entitlement programs to cut to pay this shit off. We have to fucking raise taxes. But then again, it's the people who bitch about taxes the most, it seems, that first off, they pay very little. Our fucking taxes are lower now than they've pretty much ever been. At least for quite some fucking time. But they're always bitching about how the country is fucking broke. We don't have anything, they don't have fucking money to pay for shit. Yet they always have extravagant shit. They have, nice computers and smartphones and shit like this. It's like, okay, you're gonna bitch about not having money, but then you have all of this shit. Fucking morons, really. If it's that fucking bad, people would be living pretty low. I remember when I was fucking laid off, there were a lot of people, they really had to, start cutting on things. They had to start going to fucking Walmart, in places like Aldi, if you guys know what that is. It's basically cheap fucking food. It's fine. I mean, it's edible. The taste is fucking fine, but it's just dirt cheap, and it's not that fucking great. It's not as good as name brand. But anyway, I want to talk about the secession thing. Because the thing is, I love how, this time around, the Republicans is like, they're in fucking shock that they lost. And they didn't, lose by fucking, 75% Obama to 25% Romney, anything like that. It was still kind of close. Wasn't that fucking close. I mean, Obama definitely was the goddamn winner. But, they're trying to challenge this. Like, no, Obama, he didn't win. Karl Rove was all pissed off that, Fox News called Florida. It's like, sorry. But the only fucking counties that weren't in were going to fucking Obama anyway. That's why they fucking called it. But why is it that they're allowed to get all butthurt over this? They're allowed to. Because they're fighting the good fight, whatever fucking bullshit reason they come up with. And back in 2000, I said this earlier, Gore wanted a fucking recount. Oh, yeah, people, they were making fun of that. Oh, yeah, you and your fucking recount. Oh, yeah, because something seemed off, and he wants to make sure everything was fucking legit. Oh, that's a bad thing. Oh, yeah, he's just a pussy because he lost. No, something was fucking off. That's a fucking fact. But, so what do? They say, we're going to secede. And that's the thing I love about these fucking areas. It's always the fucking areas that are the most Republican. Sarah Palin goes to these fucking places. This is the real America right here. How? How is that the fucking real America? Also, the rest of us who just have different opinions on how shit should go, we're not real Americans. I know more about history than these fucking morons, and I know more about the fucking Founding Fathers than they do, but they're the real Americans. So what, real Americans are fucking stupid? I'm sorry, that's fucking bullshit. The thing is, the Founding Fathers did not all agree on every fucking thing. They all had different fucking opinions on shit, and a lot of times, they had to fucking compromise. Is that a problem? Well, yeah, in the fucking right-wing world, it is a fucking problem. They shouldn't have to compromise shit. Everything should just fall into place for them, because they know, this is the best way to do things, even though, well, their ideas don't fucking work. In fact, the teabaggers who got in there had no fucking ideas on how to fix shit. So what the fuck ever. But the thing is, why is it that as soon as they fucking lose, what do? They threaten secession. Oh, fuck this. I'm not going to stick with this. So, in other words, you are willing to commit fucking treason because the rest of the country didn't vote the same way as you. They don't have the same fucking opinions as you. Wow, you're fucking pathetic. So you don't fucking love the United States. You don't. You fucking love this, basically a fantasy of what the United States is to you. It's kind of like people who say they're in love with someone. They're not in love with the actual person. They're in love with an idea of how that person they think is. And then even if they get to know the person and they're completely fucking horrible, oh, well, no, they're still in love because, well, but it's made up shit, okay? America is fucking different. In the elections, they're different all the fucking time. Maybe why the majority of the country go for Bush in 2004 and then Obama in 2008. Which, by the way, I meant to bring this up earlier. One thing I hear is apparently not as many people voted this time as they did in fucking '08. And I think that hurt both fucking sides because I know a lot of people were pretty fucking disappointed with Obama. And it's basically stupid shit. The drug thing. Oh, fuck off with the drug thing, okay? Now I understand that, pot doesn't fucking hurt anyone. But the thing is, like, okay, he really doesn't have a whole lot of fucking control over that. And it's just little tiny fucking things. He didn't do this and this and this. Yeah, he's not a fucking dictator. But the thing is, I know a lot of Republicans who hated all of the fucking people in these fucking primaries, in the Republican primaries, because they suck. A lot of Republicans hated Romney. Now, some of these reasons are bullshit. Oh, he's a Mormon. I don't trust that. Like my mother-in-law. That's why she didn't like him, because he's a fucking Mormon. I forget what fucking denomination of Christian she is. That's not a real reason. It's really not. Like the guy or hate the guy because of his fucking ideas and what he wants to do. I don't think he's going to try to fucking turn this into a Mormon fucking theocracy. That's one thing I'll defend him on. It's like, yeah, I think he's a fucking moron and I think he's a cunt, but, I don't fucking care about the Mormon thing. As long as he's not pushing that shit off on me. And I know some people might have some arguments against that one, my opinion, I should say. But yeah, it probably hurt both fucking sides. But the thing is, these dickheads who want to secede, they're not going out there and doing anything. That's what we should secede. Okay, why? Why don't you get out there and get involved? And then again, you hear a lot of these fuckers, it doesn't make a difference. You could. The fucking Tea Party, that shit started out as a pretty fucking small grassroots thing. It was fucking corrupted by the Koch brothers and shit, and you had fucking morons like Victoria Jackson and, Glenn Beck out there, and they just fucking ruined everything. But you also had Occupy Wall Street, which I have a lot of disagreements with them because they could have used that fucking power to do something, but learn from these fucking groups. Get out there and do something. Pick out some fucking candidates that you believe in. That you say, this is what we should fucking try to do. This guy has a good fucking idea. Why don't you listen? No, they're not going to do that. Their fucking reasons are bullshit. Like I said, they want to commit fucking treason. And the thing is that I just love is how they think that this shit would work. I put a comment on the TheTruePooka's video about the secession thing, and someone's like, I don't know, we don't need a second, civil war. I'm like, yeah, right, you think these fucking rednecks with guns are, gonna somehow do something to some moron like, yeah, where do you think most of the military families come from? Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. What, you're gonna take some fucking hunting rifles and use it against the United States fucking military? You're out of your fucking mind. They would fucking destroy your asses just so fucking quickly that you wouldn't even know what hit you. So it's like, no, you're not gonna fucking do anything. But it's absolutely fucking pathetic that, these assholes are that fucking hurt over this. Like I said, okay, guess what? You have 4 fucking years now. There's gonna be 2 more fucking primaries. I seriously doubt Joe Biden's gonna fucking run for the presidency. I don't think he will. I really do not. So you have 4 fucking years. Get some fucking people out there. Listen to what people are saying and, consider their fucking opinions and their fucking concerns. And find someone who you think is gonna win. Oh, but no, that takes some fucking work. So they're not gonna do that. It's just absolutely fucking pathetic. The right wing, at one time in this fucking country, I could even say up to fairly fucking recently, even Bob Dole, he was pretty fucking moderate. I seriously doubt he'd win any fucking primaries these days. But, they've gone so fucking extreme, and they've just gotten so asshole-ish and prickish about all their shit that everyone needs to fucking agree with them. You have the dickhead Tea Parties who were, willing to shut down the fucking government. I guess to make a point, you know, they're unwilling to fucking compromise. They don't fucking care about their constituents. They don't fucking care about the law. They don't fucking care. And that's the problem. And it's like, yes, this is why you dickheads are losing. Because you've shown you don't fucking care. You don't. You know, people want to bitch about unemployment, just how they're lazy fucking bums. You know, and they're the ones ruining this country. Or they're working, they're not making that much fucking money, so they can't afford shit. You know, and I agree when people say, you know, why is it that so many of these fucking poor people, you know, they're fat as hell, they can afford, you know, they're like Brett Keane, you know, where they can afford the fucking internet and playing World of Warcraft, they can smoke all the fucking time, they can afford all this shit. I mean, he dyes his hair and cuts his hair fucking constantly. You can afford that, but you need other people to fucking take care of you. I agree with that. However, the majority of people on these fucking assistance programs, they're not asking for a fucking handout just so they don't have to do anything. You know, they're just asking for a little bit of fucking help. A lot of them, they do fucking work, but like I said, they just don't make enough fucking money. Working at McDonald's, that's not a lot of fucking money that's coming in. But Jesus fucking Christ, you know, just... But they're going to continue to lose, which is fine with me. Fuck them. I really don't give a fuck if they keep losing. You know, if they're just showing everyone their true fucking colors. And like I said, I'm fucking cool with that. I don't want to go on anymore. I really don't. So this is a bad 5, and I'll see you guys next video.